Hi Gemini, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Gemini, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. Your key to the week this week is the Chariot card. I actually feel like this is a lot of you reaching a deadline this week. It's like maybe you set yourselves, as is usual with you guys, sorry, I'm just taking a moment to remember a dear friend who was a Gemini, and you guys saw the reading last week. I can level with you, and I know Geminis like to chat, and I really, it was a week, and that one hit hard. And I think, as readers, we know, right? We've seen, I've had hundreds of thousands at this point, of things that I've told people, that I've read for people, that I've read on here on YouTube, come back and people say like, wow, this was spot on. I just didn't expect this one to hit so hard, if I'm honest. And I think I knew something about it was off, but I couldn't, to wherever you are, Momo, I hope you are resting easy and stirring trouble as you like to. But yeah, I feel like this week, a lot of you Geminis are reaching a deadline. And I feel like you've set yourself either an impossible task, or maybe your workload in some way, shape or form has really increased. And it's like you've worked through it as best as you possibly can. And it's like now this week you kind of get to say, okay, that's done now. I can take a moment to really survey the land. What I will say to you is this is definitely a week for you to take stock. All right. Take stock of where you've been, what you've come through. It's really funny. Last week was like the Triple Tower, and on the opposite end of that week you've got the Chariot card, which is having come through successfully a gauntlet of some sort, right? So this is quite poignant actually, and I think it's really relevant for those of you that are continued subbies. Raffi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. For your actions and options this week, you've got the Temperance card, right? So I love this for you because it's a lot of peace. And it also suggests that this week there's a very big pull towards the, not only just towards the spiritual, but it's like this week there's a very big pull towards getting things in order, right? So I kind of feel like this is a week where you're really maybe putting foot to butt for yourself or with yourself, so that you can start to move forward or move through whatever comes up next. In effect, I guess what I'm saying is this is a week where you're getting your ducks in a row. And it's kind of because in a lot of ways, I feel like a lot of you are ready to start taking it much easier, which is great, right? Yes, you're always going to be a Gemini. You're always going to be flitting from here, there and everywhere. I'm going to be really honest with you. It is the Temperance card and it is in your actions and options. You may be the source of the drama this week, Gemini. All right. So if you notice things are getting a little bit terse or a little bit tense, this is one of those weeks where looking in the mirror is going to show you where the source of the misalignment, the challenge or the issue is. All right. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Emperor card. So when it comes to communications this week, it's not even so much that you're forceful. I just feel like you're very, very clear, very, very aware of what it is that you have to say. And it's kind of like, no, I will be heard this week. And this is not to say, like, Gemini always has a lot to say. That's one of the things that I love about you, fellow air sign, right? You guys always have a lot to say, but usually you kind of flit above the surface where most people are comfortable. This week, it's like a lot of what you're saying and a lot of what you're sharing has a lot of weight. And maybe this is why you're causing the drama, right? Maybe this week, rather than flitting across the surface, maybe this week you're going in, you know, to the depth. Maybe you're taking a subject a lot deeper, expressing things at a much deeper level. And it might be that some people aren't ready for that. It may also be that some of your opinions are diametrically opposed to whatever leadership you are under or a part of. All right, so this could be really interesting, and like I said, I feel like it's you this week that's bringing the drama. For those of you that work for somebody else, this week it's likely to be that you and your boss are having a bit of a tussle, but you've got here the Chariot card, which means, and I said this was about you meeting a deadline, right? I feel like this week your bargaining chip is, no, hang on a sec, I've done my bit, and quite successfully, I might add. If we're going to go there, if we're going to have any sort of conversation, etc., maybe you need to think about how you're approaching me, all right? You better come correct. Fair play, Gemini, fair play. Well played. When it comes to those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, this may be a time where you decide to either get more professional training for yourself, or if you have employees or you have people that you collaborate with, maybe you're providing a new set of information or you're disseminating new information in some way, shape or form. So you could be playing the role of teacher this week for those of you that have your own business, which is great. When it comes to your brain, come on. Those of you that are retired and no longer working, quite frankly, this week it's likely to be something going on in your family where you are called upon to act as not only mediator, but, you know, maybe judge, jury, and, well, maybe not executioner, but you get my drift. For your love and relations, you've got the Ace of Wands. For those of you that are single, this is sexy, this is passionate, this is vibrant, it's powerful energy. This could be a week of aligning with a new partner. It could just as easily be a week where you are, you know, just having a lot of fun, where you're really enjoying your body and maybe somebody else's at the same time, maybe several somebody else's. Gemini is ambidextrous after all. For those of you that are partnered, married or in long-term commitments, this could literally be like, I mean, the makeup sex could be great this week. This could be you and a partner maybe hashing something out with words, and it's like, you know, not in a bad way, it's not that you're fighting, but it's like, yeah, well, yeah, maybe there's a heavy debate of some sort going on this week between you and a partner, between you and a loved one, somebody that you're close to, and through that it's like you're finding a new sense of closeness. But there's a lot of fun here, there's a lot of banter, there's, you know, this could be a week of really hard banter between you and a partner, you know, where it's like it's really close to the line. It could be that, but it could be very fun, it could be very vibrant, very sexy as well. All right, and then for your money and materials, you've got the King of Wands. So an Aries male features for you in some way, shape or form. Very strong, right? Fire sign male, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, coupled with the Emperor. This is this is an Aries male, right? An Aries male is likely to feature for you something to do with your work, your business. For some of you, this could be a love interest. It's possible, you know, or an Aries woman, doesn't have to be a man. But yeah, just it's the other thing is as well, this week when it comes to your money or your finances, I feel like this is going to be a week where you're more vocal about the money that you want to make, or maybe the money that you're receiving that you don't feel like tallies up with what you truly feel like you deserve or are worth. This could also be a week where you're a lot more sort of in your face about getting the resources that you want or the resources that you need. This would actually be a very good week for a lot of you to do some sort of application for money, for finances in some way, shape or form. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this card usually for me speaks to the head, you know, the mind. The mind could be really busy this week, and obviously when that happens, the body tends to tire out, or it tends to take the brunt. So there's a lot of energy this week, like and this is a lot of fire. It's basically all fire with a little dash of water. So this is going to be a very high energy week for a lot of you. When it comes to your home and environment, this is a very active week, and I actually feel like this could be a lot of you doing all kinds of DIY, maybe all kinds of decorating. Maybe for some of you, you're setting up an event, like you're putting together a get together of some kind, which is really, really cool. All in all, I think this is going to be a great week, but it's a lot more action packed than you've had in a while, and in a more positive sort of sense. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Take care, and I'll see you soon.